Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Wants to throw on third down. Caught close to the marker. It's Harrington. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll run the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here comes the option. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. Pulls it in at the 25. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Here comes the heat. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Big fullback's got it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to pass, it's McBride. Unloads it left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Firing to the right, complete.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So the defense declines the penalty and takes us to 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Some misdirection with the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McBride. Dumps it to the back. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's McPherson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Now on the option. Quarterback on the keeper.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the fullback. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's McBride. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilmore. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
defense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Working that left side now. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Trying to make magic with his feet. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's McBride. Oh, they're after him. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. He got the toe down. That's going to look spectacular on his social media, but not so much for the down and distance after he loses yardage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets the 1st. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They'll immediately call timeout. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Got enough for the 1st down. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Motion from the back. They'll power it inside with the fullback. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's McBride. Sets up the screen. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fullback's got it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the option. He'll keep it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Harrington. And he'll be brought down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. The quick out. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Here's the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Leaves it with the back. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Give to the big fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Goes to the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. The option look. He'll pitch it. Got enough for the first. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Good enough for first down.
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run the option. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The give to the big fullback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. There he goes! That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He'll do it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Looking for a man. It's McBride. Fires to the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Booker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Sticks it in his belly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Able to run it out to the 28 on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 7. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the option. Now the pitch. The offense coughs it up. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes to the right. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It's a one-possession game in the fourth. Back to throw, it's McBride. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
A nice play by this defense, and now you are one play away. Like, you've got the lead. You've got to pin your ears back. You're coming home, and you're playing the pass on this play, and you are trying to end this game right here.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fierce the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They push the lead to 4 here in the fourth.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's McBride. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nice move to keep running. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.